What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, solution solved. Problem solved. Okay? For the phenom, as I refer to him as. That's IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, Jaron Boots Ennis. He's 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 29 wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. He switches from southpaw to orthodox, very versatile, very athletic, very big, very strong. He just stopped in the 5th round this past Saturday in a homecoming fight on his debut with Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn in DAZN. He stopped a guy by the name of David Avanesyan in the 5th round. Now, the fight that everybody is calling for is Jaron Ennis versus the pound-for-pound king, Terrence Bud Crawford, or Earl the Truth Spence Jr. And so the fights at 147 pounds are good fights. You got the winner, Mario Barrios versus Manny Pacquiao. How does Manny Pacquiao come back and get the opportunity is beyond me. Then you have the WBA champion, which is Manny Stanionis, a fight that people was talking about for quite some time. And then you have the newly crowned WBO welterweight champion in Brian Norman Jr. Now, that's a very solid, very good fight. But the fight that everybody's talking about and the fight that everybody wants to see is Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, the biggest names, right? And everybody's saying Terrence Crawford is ducking Jaron Boots Ennis. Now, Terrence Crawford has a fight coming up August 3rd in a few weeks against Israel Madrimov, which would be for the WBA WBO title at 154. Terrence Crawford, he dominated Errol Spence's last fight, which is over. By the time he get in the ring, it'll be over a year. And Errol Spence also moved up to 154. Errol Spence is going to fight Sebastian Fundora, which looks like now is going to be January or February time. Terrence Crawford is going to fight Israel Madrimov for the WBO, WBA. Errol Spence is going to fight for the WBC. So how does a fighter like Boots Ennis, who's a generation behind these two fighters, get the fights? Oh, well, I have the solution. He goes by the name of Bakhram Mutaliev. He is the solution. He is the bridge for Jaron Boots Ennis to land Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. How do you say? Well, Bakhram Mutaliev is 22 wins, no losses, no draws. Okay. He is 16 wins by way of knockout. He's 31 years of age. But more importantly, he's the IBF junior middleweight world champion. And Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence both have their sights set on becoming undisputed at 154. So now, how do you land the fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? You fight Bakhram Mutaliev. You win the IBF belt, the 147-pound IBF champion. Present Mr. Darryl Peebles of the IBF, International Boxing Federation, the notion that you want to fight Bakhram Mutaliev for the IBF title at 154. You want to be his mandatory. It's a big name, big money fight for Mutaliev. Okay. He just fought and beat Jack Culcay for the vacant IBF title. So you fight him now. Right? Petition that fight. They saying Boots Ennis could be the co-main event to the mega light heavyweight undisputed showdown between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Okay, the co-main event. Make yourself the co-main event for this fighter. Okay? Because here's another thing. Bakhram Mutaliev is a Russian fighter. So is Dmitry Bivol, and so is Artur Beterbiev. Now, that helps promote him. He would love to be on a card with his countrymen. Bivol and Beterbiev and himself, the three of them on the same card, that makes sense, right? He fights and beats Bakram. Guess what? Terrence Crawford beats Israel Madrimov. Now Terrence Crawford has a reason to fight you. It's a unification bout. Turki Al-Sheikh puts up the money. We got 3 belts on the line. You get Terrence Crawford, Jaron Ennis. You boots Ennis, you beat Terrence Crawford. Guess what? You a 3-belt world champion. You hold the IBF. You hold the WBA. You hold the WBO. Errol Spence beats Sebastian Fundora for the WBC belt. Errol Spence wants to be undisputed. Errol Spence got to go through Jaron Boots Ennis. You get Jaron Boots Ennis versus Errol Spence for undisputed at 154. You beat Errol Spence. You have beaten and become undisputed at 154 and beat Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence and Bakram Mataliev. Now you can set up a fight with you and Jermell Charlo for him to regain his titles at 154 as undisputed. And now you can set your sights on Canelo Alvarez. There you have it. So Bakram Mataliev is the key. Petition to fight him right now. It's no point to stay at 147 pounds to fight Brian Norman Jr., to fight Stanionis, or to fight Barrios Pacquiao winner when you said you want Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. There goes the layout. Right there. Plain and simple. It's easy. Petition the IBF. Bakram Mataliev is the IBF champion. Petition Mr. Peoples. You petition him and they strip Terrence Crawford. Petition him, tell him you want to go up and fight him. That's a perfect opportunity in October for Bakram Mataliev. He is Russian. Beterbiev, Bivol are Russian. 3 of them on the same card. It makes sense, right? Easy way for Jaron Ennis. You win that fight. You are the IBF champion. Terrence Crawford would love nothing better but to fight you now that you have the IBF belt and he's the unified champion. He gets the opportunity to beat you and quiet the whispers, right? That everybody's saying he's ducking. He gets to quiet the whispers, 4 belt and a unification bout. Now it's still a legacy fight for him. And then you beat Terrence Crawford, you get Errol Spence if Errol Spence beats Sebastian Fundora. So guess what? You have now still got the opportunity to fight Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Make it happen. For sure, Terrence Crawford beat Madrimov and you beat Bakram, you going to get the Terrence Crawford fight. No doubt about it. Terrence Crawford going to take the fight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, the Errol Spence fight with Fundora, you got to hope that Errol Spence wins the fight. But Errol Spence beats Fundora. You best believe Errol Spence is going to want to come for undisputed. It's perfect. Perfect storm right there. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.